I've seen you on with Lester Holt on NBC News. I've seen you with Jonathan Capehart on MSNBC. I've seen you in USA Today, in Forbes, The Observer.
Yeah.
Fantastic article. But I mean, tell me about that. How were you able to sort of get so much media attention for what was a really great idea, but in a small market and with a very small sort of addressable audience initially?
Yeah, I think we received that a lot. Someone will reach out to me maybe once a month and say, "What PR company are you using?" And I was like, "And no, it's just Cree." And but what I really believe is when you have a story that's compelling and people are buying in and they are looking for a solution maybe to a specific problem, and then someone arises and presents that solution, frankly, people are excited about it. People want to understand how you built it, how it started, and why you did it. I've had $1 for every time someone said like, "Oh, it's such a good idea, but like, why didn't that exist already?" It took a team of folks who were experienced in that area and felt those problems directly, building a solution that could really address it. And that's why people want to tell the story, I think, because they love organic stories of someone seeing a problem, feeling it personally, and building a solution for it.
But you could say that about almost a lot of startups, particularly ones that have a consumer bent to them. But not all of them get all of that media attention. What was your special sauce? I mean, what was it that TurnSignl was able to sort of do that resonated with writers and TV producers across the country?
I think when a lot of people saw TurnSignl, they said, "Oh, after George Floyd, this is a great thing for people of color, especially black men." But what we heard more and more was every single parent saying, "Hey, actually, my teenage driver was in an accident, and they aren't a young black man, and they felt this pressure and this fear," or "Hey, I felt this in a certain situation as well," and they can internalize and feel it. Every time I tell someone what TurnSignl is, one of the first things they say is they give their own pullover story, and I think there's an aspect of that where everyone's felt a version of it. I always say that people get nervous when they put their bag on the TSA thing and you start sliding and you're like, "Did I leave a pocket knife in there from camping or something?" And you're like, you didn't do anything wrong, but there's this innate fear that you feel and that swells up. And there's not a solution that you can really feel easily, and TurnSignl is able to provide that, and it resonates with folks. And when it's coming from a true altruistic standpoint. I was working at a national law firm representing Fortune 50 companies before I started TurnSignl. I had a nice job and I could have stayed in that. I felt compelled to build TurnSignl with my friends because this is something that I felt like used my skill set the best, more than anything else in the world. I was a black man in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with a computer science undergrad degree that was a former public defender that then turned corporate lawyer. Who better to build a solution like that in that moment? And I think people understanding and hearing that story is part of the compelling narrative as well.